Now for a Gemini ascendant native, if you are born in any of these water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in the D1 chart, then you may not end up in the Navamsa chart as the ascendant being Gemini. Now I have said this before in my earlier video also, that the 4 main Kendra houses in the Navamsa chart are the overarching energies of how the person's entire life is controlled, rather than only the Navamsa or the houses in the Navamsa, which means that overarching energies for a Gemini person in the Navamsa chart are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius and Pisces. These 4 energies control the entire life, unless there is a specific house in the D1 chart which has a lot of planets placed in it, so that will also manifest itself. However, the main energy at the 70,000 feet level, you can say, are these 4 overarching energies. What does this mean? It means that in his life, in general decisions, in his effort and how he gets results, this person will be somebody who will achieve through a lot of interaction, through a lot of communication, through a lot of thought, and a lot of thought where sometimes there is also some confusion in their mind, what should I do and what should I not do, and only after due thought and after going back and forth in their minds many times before they ultimately take a decision. And this energy does not only guide or rule the Lagna or manifest the Lagna or how they think or how they act, but also the trine houses from the Lagna, which means in the manner of how they deal with children, in the manner of romance, in the manner of education also. The Gemini energies control even their romance or their children or the investments, which means in how they will make their investments also, they will think through, and they will also sometimes have doubts whether I should money in mutual fund, should I put money in shares or something else, and only after due thought and going back and forth over the decision will they ultimately take the decision of where to invest their money in. Secondly, in how they deal with children also, many a times they will also deal with children as an equal, and they will have a lot of balance in giving a lot of choices to their children also. And same thing in their love affair also. Firstly, they may have doubts once they get into a relationship. Is this relationship for keeps? Is this relationship, or will this relationship support me and help me, serve me or not? So there will be a thought in the back of their mind, but once they decide, they will treat the romantic liaison or the partner as an equal, and they will also involve them in a lot of decision making. And same Gemini energies will also be guiding their higher education. They may think through, they may have doubts in their minds which degree to go for, which institute to join and so on. However, once they decide, they will keep a lot of focus, and they may have a lot of interaction also in their education with their teachers. There will also be a lot of give back and forth. They will be witty, they will be communicative, and some of these will leave a strong mark on their teachers, and their teachers and their gurus may remember them for a long time. Then in the matters of the home, of the house, these people have a lot of Virgo energies which control their household, which means at home they will be a little analytical, where things are placed, how they deal with the spouse, how they deal with the children, which house to go for, which house to invest in, or where to stay. There will be a lot of planning going in that. And those Virgo energies will also control how they deal with the 8th house energies in their lives. So how they will overcome or face obstructions, challenges, issues in their life will also be with a lot of Virgo energies, which means in matters of emergencies or challenges also, they will be quick thinking on their feet, and even there they will do a lot of analysis, which hospital to go to, for example, which doctor to approach, whether to do the surgery or not, whether to invest in this particular aspect or not, whether to claim insurance or not. So they will, even there they will make analytical decisions. If they want to take insurance, they will weigh many pros and cons, talk to number of people, weigh where they are paying less premium for, and eventually they will take a decision. Same thing, they will also be very analytical how they deal with money, especially how they spend. They will think through every penny. If they spend money, suddenly they may spend a lot of money. However, they may pinch pennies also. They may also try to keep some money away for a rainy day, because they are always in doubt about the money. They are in doubt whether they are getting enough money or not. They are in doubt whether they are spending more. They are in doubt whether their money is safe or not also. And so these people also who at least try to save money, even if they don't earn much. And in dealing with foreign clients and also working in large companies, one of the key decisions will also be how much money they are making in the contribution that they make. Then in matters of relationship, a person with a Gemini ascendant native will deal with a lot of Sagittarius energies, which means this person will be a lot of fun in his life. He or she will also be a little adventurous, which means they will not think too much when they are going into a relationship. So because if they think they have enough information, they will jump into the relationship, and they don't mind the roller coaster ride also. They will have fun on the way also. They are witty, they are communicative, and they like to do a lot of fun activities with their partners. And the same Sagittarius energies also control how they lead their social life. They are very active in their social life. They are very dynamic also. They will have many friends across the strata, though the very close friends will be one or two. And they will also be in touch with a lot of people, and they will like to do a lot of fun activities. They like to go to pubs, they may like to dine and eat outside also, and go on trips also with friends. They will also be very, very helpful to friends, and they don't mind traveling to meet friends also. Many a times they may end up traveling more out of station to meet their friends and inviting them over, rather than being stagnant at their house and not doing anything. And the same Sagittarius energies also guides how they put in the effort. They don't mind putting in a lot of effort, they don't mind putting in long hours, but at the same time they also, when they do put in some effort, they also want to have a fun element to it, an adventurous element to it, rather than it being dull and drab. Anything which is dull and drab will not be able to keep their attention for long. Then how they work and how they earn their livelihood and their money. Here a lot of Pisces energies will control them, which means they are very dreamy in how much money I need to make. They will make large plans, and they may have thought through for the next 10 years, though at the back of the mind, because of being born in a Gemini ascendant in the Navamsa, there will also be doubts how much money they can make, where they can make from, which career to join, which industry to join, because they are not always sure. But because they are very idealistic also, they are very, very optimistic also, they may jump into and take up an offer, especially when they feel that it appeals to their emotions, because the Pisces energies are also controlling to a large extent the second house energies where Cancer is placed, which means they will be emotional about their money also, yet they will be very optimistic also. And so many times in their careers and their jobs also, they will take a very optimistic and emotional decision, though they will think that the decision they are taking is very analytical. And the same Pisces energies also control how they deal with in their service. They will be ready to serve a lot of people even when they don't know them very well. Of course, they will be the first people to reach out to friends when the friend is in trouble, and they are idealistic about it. They feel that they need to take accountability and they need to reach out to their friends first, because it is their responsibility also, and then when needed their friends may also approach them to help them also when the time arises. And they also have a very idealistic way of how to deal with competition. They may not manipulate too much, though they will be a little secretive of how they manage their relationship also. And that is the manifestation of a person in the Gemini ascendant in the Navamsa.